All right, good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, we have some movement from Bitcoin this morning. I was planning on doing the stream anyway, 10 o'clock Central Time. I announced it last night on Discord. So, shouldn't be a big surprise, but it happens that we actually are getting some price action during this stream. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there. Let's go ahead and put the notifications out, get everybody notified that we are live. Do. And let's go ahead and pull up my comments. And let's go ahead and dive right into this, guys. So, it's always hard to try to find the comments on YouTube. It's really a pain in the butt. All right. Is that it? No, it's not. Shit. It's just not very consistent. Am I live? I think I'm live. All right, cool. I am live. All right, sweet. I was having some questions there on whether or not I was actually live. So, all right, awesome. Okay. So, yep. Let's make sure everything's good to go. I think we are. All right, awesome. So yeah, we do have some movement right now. Nothing too crazy, but we have a little bit of a breakout from this area. I was actually expecting us to fall down further, but my target is not that much further down from here. So it would not be that big of a surprise for us to break out, but yeah, not entirely what I was expecting here. Let's go to Bitcoin. Let's talk about what we were expecting or what we are expecting and see if we can adjust that and yada, yada, yada. So what's up, Corona, Bro Science? What's up, guys? Awesome. All right. So these are our two scenarios I listed out. Either way, the target is right here. Like it's not much further down. So 37.4 to 38.7. That is the golden pocket of the entire structure. So the golden pocket of the entire structure, I think, is going to have a ton of significance. You have this massive consolidation, which also happens to be a weekly breaker, right? And the golden pocket is, let's go to a lower time frame, just so you guys understand where I'm getting this level from. From the bottom of the move to the top, this is the absolute bottom that we've had over the last 3 or 4 months since the highs at 60, or no, the last highs at like 45,000, I think. No, that's right. This is from the all-time high, isn't it? Yep, it is. From the all-time high bottom over here to the top at the yearly open, weekly, or monthly breaker retest. Retracement level is right here, guys. So as you guys can see, this level is significant. And this is where I'm expecting us to get a major bounce. Now, ultimately, I was really expecting us to bounce here, right? This is the level I was really expecting. However, we haven't actually officially lost it yet, right? It's Friday right now. So we still have 2 more days, essentially 2 more days, to get back inside of this green block. And the cool part is that now it's actually not that big of a jump from our current price level, right? So from right here to here, it's only about a 3% move. Could we do a 3% move in the next 2 days? I mean, absolutely, right? We've already done like a 2% move just this morning. So yeah, it's absolutely possible. So I'm not entirely giving up on the hope that the weekly breaker is held. And if it is held, that's a huge win of the Bulls. Huge, huge, huge win, right? But let's assume that this is just some sort of a pump, like a small pump, and it's going to break back down. What we're looking for, essentially, okay, and obviously because price develops, etc., it doesn't look exactly the way it was supposed to, but essentially what we're looking for is we want us to create a bullish divergence. So what that means, we have a lower low on price and a higher low on RSI. So if we get that, it's like if this right here is the low, you guys can see that. Let's call this the low in price. So this is the low in RSI. Well, let me think about this. Okay, 1 hour. There we go. Much better. Okay, I was like, wait a second. I think I messed this whole thing up. Okay, better. So ultimately, we want to have a lower low and a higher low here. and this would create a bullish divergence. It would sweep down here. It means that although we get a lower low in price, we get a less strength of the movement down. The bears are losing strength when they're pushing the price down, and that's ultimately what we're looking for, right? So I am targeting down here, but my primary bias has been that we're going to come up here and tap this level. Now, I did not expect us to dip this far down, but ultimately I am looking to take significant profits at this region, okay? Now, if we tap the golden pocket first and then come back up here, we'll have to reassess. I probably will take some sort of profits, but probably not as heavy or aggressive. But if we do just pop right up here, like I'm taking profits. Like there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. It makes the most sense to me. So alts are holding up really, really nicely. The market does not look that bad. And I know me and Bro Science, we actually chatted yesterday about it. I don't think the market looks that bad. All right, it really doesn't, guys. Like there are still some bullish cases here. Obviously, DXY is still pushing up, but this is a massive monthly breaker. And hopefully I'm doing this correctly. But not only is it a massive monthly breaker, but this was pointed out by Bro Science yesterday. This is actually the top side of a range. So you have a tap, a tap, a tap. This is the top side of a range as well. So ultimately, this region right here is actually a lot of resistance. So I am expecting this area to reject and us to come back down here before ultimately the final push up. I think we will break out of here eventually, but not yet. Okay, not yet. So this is going to be the crash, okay? This is like the ultimate crash that everyone's been expecting in the stock market and everything else, the equities and housing market, everything, right? Everything going to shit, right? I don't think it's going to happen yet, okay? I do expect us to reject here. However, after we dip down here, we get some of our altcoins to run, get Bitcoin to go to retracement level, then I'm looking for the crash, right? And that's going to be signified by breaking out of this DXY. Now, as long as this DXY level is holding, we're fine, guys. I'm not stressing here. I'm really not. Okay, this is still a major resistance, and I am expecting this to hold until it doesn't, right? What else? Oh, longs. Longs dropped last night. No, they didn't. I'm sorry. I'm all messed up on my numbers. The longs are still holding up. You guys can see this. We are getting I mean, the trend is definitely reversing on the number of longs, right? And I like seeing more longs open up because that gives me, or that tells us there's more confidence in the market that we're going to keep increasing. So I do like seeing this. This is really, really good. I want to see. I want to see it keep going up in a parabolic movement, right? I don't want to see it rounding. I want to see it go parabolic. You see how like these are like more, well, I guess it's rounded into a parabolic movement. I want to see this, right? We're starting to round a little bit. I don't want to round it. I don't want to see this rounding structure. I want to see it just pop the upside with aggression. So that's ultimately what I'm looking for longs. That will give me a lot more confidence that the bottom is in. But yeah, let's see. Are markets closed today? Huh, I guess they are. What is it? I think it's Good Friday. It's tax day, right? April 15th? Yeah, it's tax day. That's cool. I don't know. I guess they're closed today for Good Friday. Interesting. I wasn't really aware of that, but I guess so. Let's see. Bitcoin dominance had a nice spike up this morning, or not really a nice spike up. We don't really want to see a spike up, but we did have a spike up this morning. But it started to reject. Bitcoin had a nice pump, so it's not not surprising that Bitcoin led the market. We got a nice pump, but ultimately, guys, my expectation is and has been that we are going to trend downwards, right? We're still stuck in this range, and this range right here is actually very, very bullish for altcoins. Like I've talked about this weeks ago on this cheat sheet we drew out, right? Talking about how this is essentially the oh shit, all hope is lost level. This is our basically ranging following Bitcoin. This is the rotation of money from Bitcoin into altcoins, which we're seeing, guys. We're seeing that based on a lot of these altcoins that are actually doing really well, despite the fact that Bitcoin is just looking like garbage, right? Some of our altcoins are actually holding up really nicely, right? Now, if we dip below here, this is altcoin season. This is like legitimately the big one, right? So until we dip down here, we still have to use some level of caution. But if we dip down here, like I'm not kidding you guys, I'm like this is this is it. This is the glory land right here. This is it, right? So right now, this is still positive. And this chart right here is probably one of the biggest reasons why it's really hard for me to be bearish right now, right, on the altcoin market. Now, if Bitcoin starts collapsing and then this starts popping the upside because people are fleeing out of the altcoins going to fiat, then yeah, I'll definitely be more concerned. But as long as like we're still trending downwards on Bitcoin dominance, guys, it's really hard for me to be bearish right now on the alts. It really, really is. And we know the absolute incredible potential that altcoins do have when they do decide to turn around and rocket to the upside, right? You can go back and check out any of the coins and just look at what they've done in the past, and like they move aggressively, right? This is a log chart. Take off the log, that's even more aggressive, right? Like these things tend to freaking just move, right? You guys can see just these absolute explosive movements that you get on. This is a weekly chart, right? So over the course of a week, Cardano went. Oh no, this is Alchemy, right? Alchemy went from 4/10 of a penny up to 20 cents. Okay, that's huge, 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 right? So like, this potential is there. All right. Now, are we going to get something like this? I don't know, guys. We don't know. We don't know. Okay. But the important thing is as long as the Bitcoin dominance is actually holding up pretty strongly, or that's still falling, it's really hard for me to be that bearish on altcoins specifically. Now, I am bearish on Bitcoin. All right. And I have been bearish on Bitcoin for a very long time. I've been saying for a long time that I'm bearish on Bitcoin. There's not really too much of a surprise. 53,000 is my ultimate cap for Bitcoin. I think we're done. But the altcoins, I mean, some are actually looking really good. So, we got to look at the Bitcoin pairings, right? That's the key indicator we're looking for here. So, and some of the Bitcoin pairing charts look good. The US dollar charts, yes, they look bad. I get that, right? But like some of these Bitcoin pairing charts actually look pretty strong. Like right here, this is a retest of the weekly breaker for Constellation. Okay, that's a Tether chart. Take that back. That's Tether. Bitcoin pairing. We're inside the golden pocket right now for Constellation. Okay, that looks like a clean chart, right? Dash is starting to round up. Not really too much there. Let me see what else I got on here. That looks pretty clean. That's a reclaim the 200 weekly moving average. Right, consolidation structure. I think Doge is looking pretty good, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was actually starting to look a little perky. Yeah, rounded bottom structure. Like if you zoom out, these altcoins on the Bitcoin pairings don't look that bad, right? Like we are starting to reclaim some levels. We're starting to have some bottoming structures. This is pretty damn clean, guys. Like we see what happened here, right? Like this is essentially the same structure we had over here, right? You can see how it just basically ranges for a little bit and then does a little tap bottom and then breaks out, right? Like these are some structures that have happened in the past and like it doesn't look that bad. So that's why it's really hard for me to be that bearish on altcoins right now. Well, here you go. Like this is a falling wedge from a consolidation structure on a major support level. Obviously, a lot of them look like shit, but there are some winners out there, right? We don't need the whole altcoin market to look good. We just need to find the right ones. This is the point of origin for this entire structure, right? So if it's going to break out, this is like the spot. Not really too much there, I guess. Phantom, that's golden pocket retracement, right? Pretty clean. Volume is also really low over here. H bar still consolidating inside this major structure, still holding above this quarterly support. So yeah. So Bart, I was actually watching the Jeremy Hogan video just now. It just got released like what 30 minutes ago. So I was like, oh, let's do it. Where's it at? Jeremy Hogan. He released it, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll click it first. So I did. That's why I was like 5 minutes late to stream because I'm watching this video. It was interesting, right? I always I always do pay attention to the XRP market. It was my largest holding for a very long time. I've actually dumped quite a bit of it and rotated to other positions uh, due to impatience, essentially. I'm just being impatient. Impatient and also opportunity costs because we really don't have any confirmation of anything yet. Now, whether or not the market's going to move whenever that whole thing gets settled out or it gets, go to litigation, I think it will, but I don't really focus on the fundamentals or news much. But XRP is like my one little what's what I'm looking for? My guilty pleasure, right? I love the XRP case. I love everything about it. I think that they're like essentially they're the SEC case is so important for anyone in the crypto sphere. It doesn't matter if you like XRP; it's entirely irrelevant. The important thing here is can a regulatory agency just go out and sue random cryptocurrencies for no freaking reason. Like there's no reason. Like there's no reason why XRP was a security over Ethereum or Bitcoin. There's no reason, especially Ethereum. Ethereum absolutely would be classified more as a security than XRP, right? Why'd you target XRP? And all the drama behind that and everything else is pretty amazing. So I think there will be some sort of a movement on there. However, the charts will give you the information you need. Is XRP still leading the market? I don't know. We'll check it out. I'm not really sure yet. Dow Jones. I guess the markets are closed today. I didn't even know that, honestly. Well, that's unfortunate. DXY still moving. Weird. So DXY is still moving, but the Dow is not. Okay. Interesting. That's just weird. Do I believe it's a fake out? Let's look at it. So this looks like a bearish retest of that hourly breaker that we broke down from. So this actually looks like a pretty clean retest of that key level. So actually, yeah, I think it will be. Yeah, I think it will. All right. Yep. I think it's a fake out. Just based upon this breaker. See this hourly breaker, hourly cluster? It acted as resistance. Okay. Broke down, got above it. Should have acted as support. It did not. Come back down, retest, fail. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a fail. I think it's gonna be a fail. I think it's gonna be a failure essentially, and we are going to trend back down, back to our golden pocket region. So yes, I do believe that this is just a fake out before another dip down further. Yeah, that's my bias right now. Simply because of that, the volume was not that impressive. We're rejecting at the level we would expect it to reject. So ultimately, I do expect it to go up here, up there, down, and down that higher. So I think the orange path is my primary bias right now. But in the grand scheme of things, is this that big of a drop, right? Oops. Is 5%. It's not bad actually. I don't know. I might take some profits actually. I don't know. I'll check it out. I might take some profits on some altcoins just to de-risk myself for this. But yeah, I do think it's a fake out until we show bullishness above here. This is Bitfinex. Let's go to Coinbase, Binance. All right, Binance. Decent volume on that spike up. You know what? It's not horrible. Like on the low time frame, this movement actually has some decent volume. I think it's significant. It's more significant than anything else that's happening here. It's not sustained, but it basically consolidated, which is also healthy. This is tough. Coinbase. That volume's pathetic. I think it's just gonna be a. I think it's just gonna be a fake out. I mean, if you want to open a short, you can, but like, where are you gonna have your stop loss at, right? Personally, if I was to trade this as a short position, let's go to Binance. Where's Binance at? Lose my mind. There it is. Okay, I was going to a short position. Let's say, wait, is this my breaker zone? Yeah, it is. Okay, so what I'd be doing, if you want to enter a short position, I'd be doing like this. Okay, this is essentially my stop loss. Target down here, 3-hour trade, pop. There you go. This is a good short position. You want to take it. So this is essentially how if you wanted to play a short, right? So basically, you have the you have an impulse, which I think is going to fail because of the hourly breaker. Then you have a stop loss above the prior high, and I'm targeting down here close to the golden pocket region, right? A little bit less than the golden pocket, and that's a 3.8R trade. That's a good trade, guys. Yeah, I think it makes sense. What's up? Oh, that's interesting. Huh, interesting. Let's look at that. I mean, so like, is it a good time to open a short? It depends on what your like. It can always be a good time to open a short or a long position as long as you have the risk reward clearly defined, right? As long as you have a clear risk reward clearly defined, yeah, of course. Yeah, makes sense. I like that level though. Oops. Where's this at? Okay, let's see. Yeah. It rejected off that trend line. I think it's a very clear trend line from the high at the yearly open. I never even noticed that. But yeah, this looks really clean. I think it makes sense, Brains. I think it does. Um, I would just say breaking above this trend line, showing strength above it, that'd be my exit. However, breaking above this trend line, showing strength, would be a really good long opportunity too. Um, yeah, that's how I play this. I might. I don't think I want to get back to this. I don't have my account open or anything for shorting again, but could I? Yeah, I think it's pretty clean. Pretty decent setup. Let's go back over here. Let's go to a different chart. I'm going to post this trend line on a clean-ish chart. I don't have any clean charts out there. I just keep just throwing out random shit on the wall and seeing what sticks, I guess. Let's go delete everything on here. Is this important? Nah. Delete it all. Perfect. Everything's gone. Cool. It's always really nice when you can just go through and just delete an entire chart. You de-risk until you get above the weekly breaker. They're not mutually exclusive. You can be like you can be bullish on the macro but bearish in the micro. Like my micro is bearish, right? Like my micro. I'm looking at daily and weekly charts for alts, but I'm looking at the hourly and 4-hourly chart for Bitcoin, right? Like a 4% drop on Bitcoin is not that much of a drop for the macro perspective of the market. So that's where I'm expecting us to drop to, man. What? I am a positional trader. You're right. I am. You're absolutely right. I am a positional trader. So that's why I'm showing you the macro position on. Okay, why? Okay, let's see. You can do both. I don't understand the issue here, man. Like, you can do both. Let me be fair. Give me a sec. Breakouts. All right. So basically, here's okay. Let's do like this. All right. Now, when I'm saying de-risking, I'm saying taking some of my assets and putting it into stable coins, right? On a certain movement. So if I expect a movement in the short term, doesn't it make sense to go ahead and de-risk those until we get above that movement, right? So for instance, let me show you real quick. So we come up here, okay, and we get to this point. And we get up here. All right. I would de-risk here. Now, however, once we got above this level and started trending above, I would add back in, right? So, and this is for all of my altcoin positions, like across the board. It would just be like a, 20, 30% across the board, whatever, right? Because the drop here is going to be a 10% drop. So that's a pretty hefty amount, regardless of what my positions are across the board. No, you're not attacking me. I know, man. I'm not worried about that. So essentially, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this. So alts are going to be impacted, but not as strongly, right? However, I'm still considering this a major resistance point on Bitcoin. So if we get up to this level, it makes sense that every bit in the market is going to react to a certain extent based upon this level. Now, if we're able to get above this level, then obviously I'll be targeting a lot higher. I'll be targeting essentially the monthly breaker and then ultimately 53,000, right? But we have to also be cautious that this is still a resistance point. So I will be de-risking some and adding some back in down in this area. So a 10% difference, man. I mean, buying back in's fine. I don't have an issue with buying back in at a higher price. Yeah, I see where you're at, though. Ugh. I see where you're at. Hmm. Here's the other issue, right? The other issue is I am overexposed in the market, right? Like, and here. Oh yeah, here you go. This is actually like the best way to explain this. All right, this drop from this level, I was not expecting, right? This was something that was outside of my expectations. Okay, I was expecting us to come down here, hold this level, and then keep going up. Well, the problem is, though, we dropped down below that, right? So right now, I am overexposed and out of position. Okay, I'm too exposed to the market for what I feel comfortable in, given that this did not hold. So what I'm doing is I want to de-risk to where I re-enter at a position where I feel more comfortable longing at, or until my bias becomes more clear. So that's essentially where I'm at. If this level held, I would have no issue at all, and I'd be targeting up here, no problem at all. The issue is, though, obviously I have some sort of, I'm not entirely tuned in with the market because this level did not hold like I was expecting. I guess that makes more sense, maybe. So I'm to de-risk until I get a better footing of what's going on. So maybe that's where I'm going with here, because this level should hold. It doesn't make, like, in a bullish market, this would hold. So the fact that we have not yet is concerning to me. So instead of actually we get back above it, We got to have. I need to exercise what's the risk here. Yeah, my risk exposure is too high right now. That's essentially it. Let's look at XRP. That looks good. Looks healthy. We did not get a pump up on that last increase by Bitcoin. I just noticed that. It wasn't very aggressive. But the volume profile looks clean on at least this one. BingX? What the fuck? God, I hate not having US exchanges. This sucks. Um, all right, so if you want to play this, let's see, at 6 hour, perfect. Point of breakdown. Okay, close back above it, point of breakdown. What level is this? This is a... Is this still significant? I don't think it is. I think this is more significant. So 3-day right here, it closes in 8 hours. So as long as we close, above the 3-day today, I'll be really, really happy with XRP's position, at least to the 81 region. This is essentially where I'd be looking to take some profits at. I actually don't have as much XRP exposure as I've had in a very long time, and it's a little bit like irritating. Let's look at this. So we had a deviation over here. We broke above. I'm probably going to add some XRP if we get a close right here. Because this looks like a clean 6-hour breaker. Probably a higher time frame. Let's see. 8 hour, 12 hour. It's not clean. I think 6 by the cleanest level we have here. I like that cluster. I'm going to call that the point of breakdown. So point of breakdown, we've now recovered it. We're now consolidating above it. This looks really clean. So I think XRP actually looks pretty damn strong right now. Yeah, this looks clean. 6-hour. Trying to make a chart for the Discord so they can see it as well. And we have reclaimed the point of break, the 6-hour point of breakdown. Get the 3-day close today, and I will be a lot more bullish on this coin again. Yeah, there's also Jeremy Hogan's video talked about a settlement possibility, and it made a lot of sense. Now that being said, you guys know I don't focus on fundamentals or news, but it's definitely really interesting to see with everything that's been going on in the case as well. So, and of course the price action is also following it, right? Like this price action was very bullish. So the fact that we did have this really nice pump at the same time frame as the information of a possible settlement and of Judge Torres's rulings, everything else, or Judge Netburn's ruling. Torres, that's right. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. Either way, let's go to the BTC pairing. Make sure XRP still looks bullish here, because if this actually does confirm in 8 hours, I think it makes a lot of sense to go pretty hard on XRP. What is this level? Ooh. There's a trend line, isn't it? It's about 12 hour, 8 hour. Holy shit. This looks really clean. I don't think I want to ape into it. But I will say this reclaim does look really clean. Back above the rising trend line that we lost. Let's look at other bullish cases here. What is this big ass red block I've got? I'm assuming a monthly maybe. Yeah, monthly block. So we're inside a monthly breaker. These candlesticks don't match up. The volume's too low on Bitstamp. Let's look at the other one. All right, this one's a lot better. Oh, that was a log chart. Okay, interesting. So in the log chart, we've reclaimed it. Okay, let's go back to the XRP. BTC pairing. The biggest issue right now is this. We're still underneath the 3-day breaker. That's been holding us as a major resistance point for so long. The biggest hurdle for how long? How long now? October? Oh my gosh, for 6 months. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. This is the 7th. Yeah, so this level's been tested multiple times, right? So like the 3A breaker's been tested a ton. And so because it's been tested so many times, um like it's going to break eventually. So there's definitely a lot of strength right now in this movement. But we'll see, right? Yep. Yep, 3-day close. The 3-day close above 76.5. And I will reallocate and add some XRP. I'm going to consider that as a major reclaim. 3-day. $76.3. There you go. $76.3. I will add some XRP if we get a 3-day close above the 3-day breaker. In 8 hours. Analysis and XRP. There we go. Yeah, I think it makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and add some here. I know the 3-day breaker on the BTC pairing is definitely still something that I'm concerned about. But at the same time, though, I think there's enough. I don't want that. Wrong one. I want this attachment. Wait, did I not get a good clean shot of it? Whatever. I'll do it again. What about requests? I got you. I know requests been doing pretty well, actually. Let's look at it, though. Polkadot. All right, let's see. So XRP has been covered. Let's talk about Polkadot and the request. Sure, we'll do Polkadot. I haven't looked at the dot chart in freaking forever. I don't even know what to expect here, honestly. Let's go ahead and clean this up. Delete everything. Start from scratch. It's been long enough. Monthly levels, nothing. Weekly levels. This is interesting. I normally don't like this, but like, it's definitely acting as some sort of a support level. I'm going to annotate it for now and come back to it. Test. Like this is, I think it's safe to say this is some sort of support level. That's a clean level. Now, obviously down here, there's a rejection. Weekly rejection point. Point of breakdown. Golden pocket. That's really hard to decide here. There's not really a clean impulse, so the only place I think you could probably make a golden pocket from would be a retracement from here. I think this entire structure looks really, really weird and wonky for an actual golden pocket retracement. If you want to do any, it had to be from here to here. But even then, it's been tested so many times, and it's already lost it down here. I don't know. I don't know if I'd even consider this legit anymore. It retraced too far. So, so the only thing I can really look for is a retracement. So from here to here. So this right here would be a clean level to play. All right, cool. These are our primary levels of support and resistances. Oh God, yeah, I got you, dude. I'm gonna talk about that in a bit. Fucking jazz me. It's so irritating. I don't understand it. Still hoping I go to that chart by the end of the stream and I'll be like, all right, let's look at it. I'm like, oh, look, we're up above 25 cents again. And I'll be like, oh, neat. It all worked out. I highly doubt that's going to happen, but, you know, maybe. This actually, all right, let's clean it off. I don't want to make assumptions based upon my previous levels. Let's get rid of everything and start fresh. Okay, monthly. Real clean one right there. Way the hell down here at freaking $4. We'll annotate it. Why not? Just in case. In case all hell breaks loose. That the $6 region will act as a major support level. I will tell you that right now. That's where I'd be looking to buy a lot. All right. Similar, this same structure is actually holding up the price over here as well. Do we have anything else? No, same level though. I think this level is still significant. I don't know how significant this is. It's hard. weeklies. Possibly. I guess it would be. I think that's probably the cleanest level we got too. So let's see. Down. This is the breaker. Right there. Because start of the uptrend. So down, this is the bottom of the downtrend. We have the capitulation, start of the uptrend, down, up. Okay, this is it. So this should be the breaker. And it did act as support. Okay, well. We're rebounding off a support level. That's good, I guess. 3-day. One right here. This looks pretty clean. Weekly. Daily, 4-hour. Did Bitcoin collapse? I'm not even sure, honestly. No, it's holding pretty well. Huh. All right. This is Binance, the highest. It's probably one of the highest exchanges as far as volume. Let's look at the volume profile. Okay. 3-day. Make it cleaner. So high volume here, high volume here. So the increase and the decrease, massive volume. And we saw this capitulation over here. Now over here, though, it's different. Okay. The volume on this decrease is a lot less than over here. The volume on this increase is a lot less over here. So this looks like more like a consolidation rather than an actual impulsive movements, which is interesting. So impulse, or impulse, correction. I don't know. That's tough. Over here, the volume is really low, but this volume is also low. So essentially, we have just a lot of just ranging around right now. Not really too much as far as volume profiles. 3-day. Looks pretty clean. I don't know. This is tough, guys. What about the golden pocket of this structure? It's a lower time frame. That looks pretty golden pocket-y. Yep, there it is. Dot does not look that bad. I think you're right, man. I think Dot actually looks pretty damn good. Oh shit, Quant Stamp? Yes! I need a win. I need a win today. All right, let's look at Quant Stamp. I'm gonna come back to Dot, I promise. All right. Perfect. Quant Stamp, yeah, it still looked good. Last time I did an update on it, it still looked good. Dude, we're still holding the golden pocket. I'm not interested in taking profit. This still looks totally healthy. No, I have no interest. I have no interest in taking profits here. This looks clean. I'm really happy about Quant Stamp right now. What was this movement? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, I'm really not interested. I do need to make some actual targets, though. I will make some targets in a bit. Shipping's also doing well. Oh, and we're almost our profit-taking zone. This is also a falling trend line, right? Shit. This is interesting. Guys, look at this. All right, this is a falling wedge. Still acting as support. Oh my gosh, guys. Shipping actually looks pretty damn decent right now. I don't really want to take profits on that. Shipping looks fine. I'm not really interested in taking profits here yet. Relatively high volume, nothing too crazy though. This recovery is actually really strong. Where's Jasmine at? Oh yeah, the alerts. Jasmine. Now this one, I'm looking for an exit pump still because it's a garbage fucking coin. Mm. Oh, just keeps bringing me in. No, I'm not taking profits yet, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and update targets for that coin in a sec. These are still my targets. I still am looking to get out of Jasmine entirely. I want out of this fucking coin. I want out of this trade. I went out. I went out. I went out. Went out. Went out. I went out. Ugh, 3-day levels, man. What is up with this shit? So here's the issue I have with Jasmine right now. We're at a 3-day level with low volume. Over here, we're at a 3-day level. You guys see this? We're almost at 3-day level. We're gonna hit it because this stupid ass coin keeps dropping. We haven't lost this level yet. We're at a 3-day level. Very clean level. Volume profile. Pretty low. Let's look at the Coinbase chart for Jasmine. Yeah, look at the volume. Like, volume is decreasing here. All right, so here's the issue, okay? Clean, fresh chart. And again, I'm not expecting all-time highs for Jasmine at this point. This coin has fallen a lot farther than it's supposed to. Here's what I'm saying, though. This is low volume. This is a 3-day breaker. Low volume into a major support with a decline is bullish, all right? And if I can separate myself from the emotional state of just wanting to get the hell out of this, what are you talking about? Like, barely. This is tough. I just don't think it's the right place to sell right here, man. That's my only thing about it. Yeah. Jasmine BTC. 3-day breaker right here. Volume decreasing. On the drop, decreasing volume. Like, trust me, I don't like it. I don't. I don't like being in this position where I was overexposed in this trade. But the thing is, though, man, it's like I don't think this is the right time. I don't think this is the right time to exit. So, yeah, kill all of this. I don't care about any of this anymore. Literally all of this is going to go away. I don't even care about that anymore. I just want the hell out, right? I want out of this trade so I can reassess and reevaluate. But what I'm looking for, though, is I don't. Let's go ahead and look at this again. Golden pocket retracement has already been invalidated. We're way too far down below it. Okay. Okay. What do you got? Yes. Yes, that is a bullish divergence. You're absolutely right. That is a bullish divergence. Quant stamp, keep rolling. Make me some money. How's Bitcoin? Yep. Cool. Rejecting a little bit. I'm going to make an alert right here. This is my alert for that breaking out. What's an alert for? 4 hour? Damn, this has been a good trade. I'm really happy I got in this one. I don't know why internet, like I don't know why who originally told me to like check this out, but like thank you so much. This is actually really beneficial. All right. Um weekly breaker. No, there's no weekly here. I'm trying to find a good target for quant stamp. Well, no, okay, I got to focus. I have got to focus. Okay. So, Jasmine. Burp. I said I'm going to focus, and sure enough, burp. Bouncing off the 4 hour 200 moving average. That's so funny. All right, back. Let's start doing one thing at a time. The first thing I'm going to focus on is going to be the coins that are looking really good because I want a win. And my win right now is quant stamp and shipping. So let's go ahead and talk about that. And I'm going to post updates in the 5K to 50K challenge account so that not everything's a fucking loss. I think that's fair. Let's look at this. So this held up really well. Obviously, we are starting to take off in some capacity. Where's a good target at for this? There's got to be. We have more price history than just this. Quant stamp US dollar. Okay, cool. Now we got price history. There we are. This is what we want. This is going to be a resistance breaker, which I do expect us to break out of here, right? Make it very clear. And if we do get a close above here, this will be a very strong support level, in which case I'd probably be adding more to it. First target, pretty clean, 17 cents. That region makes a lot of sense. Above that, we have these two levels. See if we get a more consolidated cluster. It's too consolidated. Let's go to a 2-week. 2-week level. Ooh, I like that 2-week level better. Looks really clean. We do have it consolidated, but it's not very clean because it's like the whole region. 3-week. How am I doing this? All right, let's think about this. How do I want to do this? All right. This golden pocket, the entire structure. All right. That's golden pocket. I'll take some profits there. I think the best play is just to single each one of these levels out. I think that's the play. I don't like it like this, but I don't. Fuck, it's so ugly though. That's just a huge ass block. It's not like very clean. Let's go ahead and do this. You know what? This entire region is resistance. So let's go ahead and annotate that entire region as resistance, and we just spread our bids out in between there. That's too strong. Let's go to 3-week. Let's try the month. Okay, that's from 14 to 24. Month is from 10 to 20. Up here? Yep. All right, cool. Here's how I'm gonna do this, guys. This is how I'm gonna do this play. All right. Oops. I'm gonna go ahead and take out. What the fuck? There it is. It's weird. Take out 25% golden pocket. That's like my rule. I always do 25% here. It just makes a lot of sense. This is not a like this is where I'm buying it. I'm accumulating right here. I don't think this is going to act as much resistance. I'm done with this point. Okay, it's too low of a market cap. It doesn't make sense to just stop here. So my first target will be right here. So I'm going to go ahead and say 25, 25, 25, 25. Move back. I'll also do that. 25% monthly breaker. 25% weekly breaker. And then over here, this is going to be a 25% golden pocket. And this is going to be 25% moonbag. Yep. That's how I'm playing this, and make it very clear, okay? I'm gonna make this very clear. If we are able to convert this weekly level, what level is this? What the fuck? 2-week? 2-week level. If we can turn this 2-week level into support, I will be re-adding on an entry here. Okay, like this will be a re-add. Yeah, these are my profits for here. I think that makes a lot of sense. So from the current level, 700% increase, 300, 100%. Yeah, that's perfect. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. This is my level for quant stamp. Starting to take off. These are my targets for QSP. And I need to actually get these things placed today, because I think this is going to accelerate very rapidly if it does. And we've seen with coins like ZIL, right? Whenever coins start really going parabolic, they can really start exploding. So like, and I think it actually is starting to parabolically move. We're at 24% today. I'm going to go ahead and add everyone just because I want people to be in position because it is starting to accelerate. Laddered exit in each location based upon at laddered exit at each location percentages. What's up, buddy? Oh my gosh. My buddy's here. My buddy's here and he brought his dog. And she's a good dog. She's a good dog, but she's very needy. All right. I'm back. So first one's around at 10 cents. Okay, cool. I'm fine. Hopefully I have enough time. We do have quant stamp in here, right? Yeah, we do. Cool. Okay, sweet. I thought we had quant stamp. Just want to verify. What kind of Doge? I don't know. The gray dog. I don't know. I asked. I haven't got a response back yet. I think he's out getting food. I think he just left, actually. Can we check out Twitter? No, I'm not even going to, dude. Here's the deal. I don't trade equities. I don't trade them. I'm not qualified to do so. You right. So I don't really have any, like, I can't really, okay, knock it off. Y'all need to knock it off. I got all 3 dogs right here on me right now. And they're very much 2 Shih Tzus and 1 gray dog. I don't know what it is. All right, here's the deal, man. I don't trade equities. I never try to trade equities. The style that I trade, I only can say it works on crypto with conviction. So I'm not really going to give you any false hope or pretenses. Be like, oh yeah, of course I can do it. I don't know. I don't have enough experience in the equity market. Okay, cool. Looks like that short position is actually playing out pretty well if you took it. Wait, this moved around. Why? It was up here, wasn't it? 3.86? Yeah. All right, let's go to shipping. That's my next one I want to go over. At this point, if it comes back up here again, I don't think I really want to sell. Show us the pups. Hey, come here, Link. Actually, Loki, come here. Ah, come here. You're the light one. This is Loki. He's a good dog. He got groomed yesterday. He's a Shih Tzu, but he's really small. So this is as big as it's gonna get. And then we have Link. He's a bigger Shih Tzu. Doesn't look like a Shih Tzu anymore because we had to shave him. He got attacked by the cat, and the cat punctured his eye. So he was in a cone for like like 6 weeks. Had to have eye drops every single day, like 20 times a day, like not even an exaggeration. It was really bad. Had to have surgery and stuff. So, all right, shipping. Let's go over here. So just like we did with Jasmine, or not Jasmine, just like we did with Quant Stamp, we did the exact same thing with shipping. Yeah, Quant Stamp looks really, really good. Okay. This looks like a falling wedge. I'm really cautious to sell much here. And this weekly breaker is still holding a support. I'm going to go ahead and pull those bids on the 5K account. I'm pulling the sells, 50% sell on shipping. We had a nice pump today and look to be close to breaking out of a falling wedge. Okay. Updating sell targets now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell a little bit here. A little bit. It's going to be a 10% sell. I like that daily breaker as a clean level. I'm going to go ahead. Actually, we already tested it once, didn't we? I'm going to go ahead and leave them. I think 10% there makes sense. After that, weekly, obvious. Do we not have SHP? SHP. Polonex. Wow. What in the fuck is this chart? Well, that looks nice. All right. Get rid of that. Trying to find the most price history on this chart. Is this really when it was released? Huh, interesting. Well, that makes it challenging. Okay, I guess that's all the price history we're going to get. So let's go ahead and use that, what we got, and adjust it. Listing was ridiculous. Wow, this is tough. This is actually really tough. Falling wedge, breakout. Like, this is a clean accumulation structure, though. Like that. So let's just go ahead and do this. I mean, I hate to say it like this, but like essentially, we're going to take profits here in this area and then just let it fucking ride. There is no golden pocket retracement. Like, that's not really a thing here. So I'm going to do 10%, 10, 10, 10, 10, then just let it ride. And see what happens, right? Every one of these levels have been tested too. So if this does take off, it's going to be very aggressive. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to go ahead and 10%, and this was a 3-day? No, daily? Yeah. 10, 10, 10. I'll do 20% here. And then I'm just going to let it ride. That's what I'm going to do, guys. I think that makes the most sense. This looks like a bottoming structure to me, though. And it actually, so this looks fairly similar to what we had in Bitcoin back in 2018 as a bottoming. Pretty clean. Now, if we do not hold this weekly breaker, that'd be a big issue to me. But as long as we hold the weekly breaker, I think we're totally fine. Let's go to daily. Cool. Shipping targets. Got a notification from someone. Okay. Yep. I think it makes sense. I like it. Yep. Shipping looks clean. All right, let's look at Jasmine some more. There's definitely bullish divergences forming. Wait, is there? There is to a certain extent. It's not great, but there is a bullish divergence here. It's not great. Make that very clear. It's not a very clean bullish divergence, but it's there. So could it be hopium? Possibly. I think it looks okay. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into Jasmy. Let's do a deep dive into Jasmy. All right, so usually for a deep dive, you actually want to go high time frame down to low time frame. So I already have the bullish divergence picture ready, but let's go ahead and do a high time frame analysis. Okay. What? 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 I don't know, man. I have no idea. No clue, bro. That's weird. Are you logged in? That's all the only thing I got for you. That's literally the only thing I can think of. I'm not sure. Okay. So Jasmy, oops. Impulse. Oops, wrong one. Clear impulse with high volume. Okay. Let's go to this. Support breaker. However, we did lose the golden pocket. That gives us indications. It is not a healthy retracement, in this scenario would be looking for an exit pump only. Oops. Okay, that's that. Bullish Divergence. We are at we are at the equivalency 3-day breaker on the BTC pairing as well. Oh shit. Let me go back to this. Something else interesting. Also is low, which origin. I spelled it wrong. Origin. There it is. Impulse. I am expecting. There you go. So yeah, that makes sense. I like this entire plan. I think it makes sense. Um, so, let's go ahead and post this. Shipping targets. Okay, that's that. Quant still holding up pretty well. Pretty impressed by that. Shipping's holding up well. I'm happy with that. I'm interested in the PYR, see how that's doing. Let's actually focus on the ones I know people have positions in. So let's go to Litecoin. Oh, request. I'm sorry. No, Corona, you've been wanting a request. Let's go ahead and do that. Not a fan of this structure. Golden pocket? Are you fucking... No, it's not a golden pocket. What is this structure? I don't even know what the fuck this is supposed to be. What is this? Okay, hold on a sec. Curious here. Nope, we're below it. 786. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Don't like that rejection. Do not like that rejection. Let's go to the active. Let's go to my... These are the charts I've been following the most on these coins, so I have more information on it. All right, request BTC. This is still a weekly. What level is this? A 3-day? 1, 2. The structure is weird. It's got a really weird look to it. Let's go to a 2-week. It's not matching the way it's supposed to. We're having a glitch here. See how the opens and closes are not matching? That's an issue for us creating breakers. I don't like that at all. That sucks. They're not matching. Is Bitfinex matching? No, they're not. Coinbase? Coinbase is matching. Okay, I can use Coinbase to make this. Okay, good. Thank gosh, man. I was like, what am I doing? What am I gonna do if I can't even make breakers on here? That'd be a huge issue for me. 3-day. Not happy with that. Wow, there's nothing clean here. It is not as clean of a chart. Hmm. God, the volume is so low. So interesting. I don't know. This is tough. It's just not very clean. Nope. There's just nothing here. think I'm gonna cut it. Yeah, I'm cutting it. There's just nothing really bullish here. I don't really. The bullish case is really hard to make. I mean, the macro structure looks fine. And the macro structure looks fine, but the micro, I don't really have much of a bullish case here. It doesn't really look very bullish on the low time frame. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut some I'm gonna cut request. Probably all of it, honestly. Ugh. What is your deal? Hey, give me a sec. This dog is exceptionally annoying. I'm gonna go take him outside. Be on a second, guys. My buddy just brought me food because he's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna cut request, guys. I don't have much of a reason to stay in this trade at this point. I just don't. Now, is this the right spot to sell? Let's see. Let's look for a sell target. We lost that breaker. This doesn't look that bad, I guess. Just not really much of a sell target. Like we're below the 4-hour 200. I'm just gonna sell. I'm just gonna sell and have the capital ready for something else. That's my play, guys. I don't really. You're not cutting it. Why? Why are you not cutting it? I'm legitimately curious why. So I don't really see much of a bullish case here. Yeah, what's your reasoning? I mean, you're not wrong. It does. You were mentioning Link earlier, right? It's pressing back against that falling wedge. There's a lot of the altcoins that look really good right now. Like, and I'm standing by that statement. I do think a lot of the alts do look really good. Dude, I don't see it, man. Like, look at this. Litecoin is starting to move parabolically back upwards after reclaiming this trend line. Like, I'm bullish on so many alts right now. But guess we'll see. Guess we'll see. Quant stance moving up. Bitcoin dominance is still holding our area. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't really see. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut request. That's the one I'm gonna cut. It's been so long. I just need to just do it. find something else. Have capital for another coin. Yeah, I know how requests can move, right? But also understand this as well. Like there were some clear signs as to why requests moved each one of the times. Let me look at. Okay, there's one clear sign that request loves to do. It loves its freaking falling wedges. Is there a falling wedge that's forming? Am I missing something with a falling wedge? Because this is how it moves every freaking time. It's because of a massive falling wedge breakout. Let's look here, the top bottom. We're near it again. Hard to tell we're not. No. It loves its falling wedges. This is how this freaking coin likes to move. Let's go out for a lower time frame. Let's go to here. No. Well, this trend line is interesting. 1, 2. The interaction over here, the breakout, deviation, breakdown. Yeah, we can hold it. Yeah, I think that's a play. I'm gonna go ahead and sell my request, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and buy more XRP tonight if we get back into that area. I think that's the play. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Sell request. God, I hate doing it, but I'm gonna take that loss. Yeah, me too. I'm out. I'm out, dude. I'm just out. I'm out. Selling request. Selling request. All right, I'm done. I'm out. Ugh. We're going lower to BTC. So saw way up. That is up to you. I am targeting 38K for the major reversal. Alts are holding up really well now, though. All right. I'm going to go eat this food. My buddy brought it. I wasn't expecting it, but yeah. I don't want it to get cold. And I'm actually really hungry anyway, so it works out well. I know we're doing a barbecue later tonight, so I got to start prepping for that. So I will be on Discord today. I don't know if I'll do a live stream or video. Maybe, just depends. And also have my buddy here, so I'm probably gonna hang out with him a little bit as well. Yep. Next week on Monday, I go back on the road. I know it's crazy to say, but I actually have a better, more consistent schedule while I'm working. So you probably be getting more consistency from me while I'm working than when I'm back home, which is, I know, weird to say, but I was able to find a really good rhythm while I was out last time. So I have no distractions while I'm out on the road. So that starts back up on Monday. Yeah, not too bad. What else, buddy? Yeah, I'm not interested, dude. I'm done. I'm done with Jasmine. It's dead to me. I'll all right. Andres, for you, dude, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna do this real quick for you. All right, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna make you wait for this weekend. You're my boy, and I'm gonna hook you up right now. All right, let's knock it out. I am not going to leave you high and dry. All right, AXS breakout for the falling wedge. That's where we were at from the last time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm right there with you. Request and Jasmine are dead to me. For at least, until I get bullish again on them. But those two charts, they're just pain in my butts. We're in the weekly breaker right here. This is a major level in the BTC pairing. We're bouncing from the BTC pairing or the USD pairing. This is a major level, guys. I like this is hard for me to be too bearish at this point. Now, obviously, we've pushed up a little bit, but essentially, this is still inside the weekly breaker. All right. So weekly still looks fine. We haven't confirmed this as a breaker. We still have 15 days to close beneath it, so it's not a breaker yet. 3-day, nothing. Daily, nothing. I don't really see much on the daily. 4-hour. Go to the macro or the micro. Swept that. Did not sweep that. Sweeping of here would be a really bullish thing if we could. Sweeping and reclaim would be a really, really, really healthy thing to see. But obviously right now, today, we haven't gotten that. We had a good pump in volume on this increase. The decline has been low volume. But this recovery, if you want to call it, bounce is not impressive whatsoever. Divergences, nothing really. Not really reasonable for Fibonacci retracement levels. I'm just not interested in selling here as support. That's really where it's at right now. If we fall below support, I'd be more interested in selling. But like right now, this is support, bro. Like I don't want to sell it. Yeah, this is support. I just there's too much support right here. And even then, like right here, I'm gonna show you this as well. This right here is a clean sweep, right? You see this low was taken out over here. So the low was taken out, and we had a clean reaction off of it. Like, that's a sweep. So, no, you're good, man. There's no worries. I think it looks healthy. All right, well, let me rephrase this. I don't think it's the place to sell. Okay, if you want to sell, there are better opportunities. Not here, right? Do the exact same thing I did for Jasmine, right? Find those major levels. Like if you were really wanting to get out of this position, I would sell some in this breaker right here. I sell some in this breaker right here. Oh wait, that's the BTC pairing. So essentially, you can look for these levels, but you can also go to a lower time frame, and you could sell some here, right? Those are two major levels right there, and I would take some profits here, and then let's ride to the higher targets, right? And that would make sense to me. So if you wanted to just lessen your position, you could sell out like 25% here, 25% here, then use like 10% targeting there, 10% here, 15% here, and then 5% moon back, right? That'd make more sense, right? You could also add more as you show strength and we start getting up to these levels. But I don't think it makes much sense to sell right here. Okay, and I hope that makes sense. All right, I'm going to get off, guys. I'm going to get my food. I'm hungry. Dude, I got you, buddy. Anytime, dude. I got you. Anytime. I'll let you guys go. I think I did a pretty good update. It's not a bad stream. Like, what, 2 hours? Around 2 hours. Not too bad. So, I'll update you guys on Discord and yada, yada, yada. But, yeah, appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one. So, bullish case for request. Take the volume on the increase. Yeah, I don't. It's not, doesn't look impulsive to me. More of a reaction, I'd be more interested. All right, I'll let you guys go. Have a good one, guys. I'm out. Deuces, boys. I'm gone.